Hello, hello, my beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily vibe from our guides for November the 18th today. Let's see what we have here for our tarot messages. Coming in with our first card, we have been given the Strength card, followed by the Justice, 2 majors, followed by the Chariot, a 4th major, and followed by the King of Wands. Okay. All right. Starting off, we have been given the card, the Mice. And we know what mice do, right? Mice nibble, steal, they whittle away at things. And this could be a feeling that we have today, whereby we're feeling as though something's being taken away from us. Something's gnawing at us, perhaps. This is a card that says we need to pay attention and keep things safe. Safe from people who or others who could be wanting to whittle away at us, take away something from us today. It could be a person. It could be somebody that's gnawing at us, a loss, a theft, depriving ourselves of something, being deprived of something. It's a decrease. It's a setback. It's all that energy. Okay, maybe we're experiencing a loss of time today. Right? We need to be mindful of our time management today as well. So let's not make any mistakes either about that. Let's be careful of our time management and not allow ourselves to be pushed, because when we're constantly thinking about something we have to do, it gnaws at us. It grates at our our demeanor and our beautiful inner self. So just beware. Something could be bothering you today. Something could be nagging you and gnawing at you. I'm taking it more as an emotional or a mental situation, not a physical. So be mindful of the time you're spending on something. If you're not seeing the return or the reward or the satisfaction from doing it, stop doing it. Simple as that. You've got the Strength card. Strength is you standing in your strength. Okay, this is your personal power, your assertiveness. And being able to handle challenges with an understanding manner, with kindness and compassion. Okay. Also, there could be some compassion that's going to bring some forgiveness into today. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew you ever could be. Now, often I say with this card, don't get caught up in the heat of the moment and the roar of the lion and say things that you can't take back or can't be forgotten. Look at the situation, listen to the other side of the story, listen to the other person's input, and look at a situation with more tolerance, compassion, and patience as well. Coming in next, what is our vibe? Stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. Oh my goodness. So this could be a day for some of you where you feel stuck. Here you are, the beginning of the week. Things aren't moving fast. Maybe you feel you're not seeing, as I say, the return and the reward for your hard work and effort you're putting into something. Take yourself to that place and space and time and think long and hard if what you're doing isn't really important or what you're doing isn't really what you want to do. Because often when we get into a position like that, we start to feel, why am I bothering? Why do I do this? Why do I have to do this? Why am I not seeing results? Well, it's because you're not passionate. You're not putting your heart into it. It's not something that makes you happy. It's not something that makes you feel as though you really love doing it. So, you might be feeling as though you have to change things today, tweak things, pivot, adjust the way you do things or the things you're doing today. Okay? Justice comes in for us, okay? This is being impartial and being objective when we're standing up for what we believe in, right? We need to try to see all sides of a story in a situation. Remember, I talked about that here with the Strength card. And we will win if we do, okay? We're going to win because if we're in a place of integrity and truthfulness and we're standing up in a truthful manner, we will win. But justice is that card that almost says you've made a judgment call and you're able now to move forward. Justice is going to be served. I always hear that gavel come down on the desk and it says justice is served, done and done, and you do, and it often gets turned in your favor. It's waved in your favor when we get this justice card. So something is going to work out for us today. If some of you are dealing with a legal situation, it's going to swing in your favor. Coming in next, we've got the give up the previous plan, release old patterns, embrace change, and clear the way for renewal. You're starting over again, something new. When we get this card, it means we're heading in a new direction. You might be packing your bags and deciding, I don't want to be here anymore, and you're leaving the scene, you're leaving the situation. You could be moving or taking a vacation, taking a trip somewhere. You're letting go of the way things were. And this could be because you've been feeling stuck and stagnant in a situation, and something, this has been gnawing at you for a while maybe. Enjoy and embrace the change, okay? This is something, we like change. I mean, it can be daunting at times, but if you're planning something to change something, it'll work out. This is renewal. This is transformation. This is moving forward. In comes the Chariot. I love the Chariot because the Chariot is a champion, right? This is a card that says we're going to see rewards coming in from our hard work. We're successfully balancing many priorities at once. This is about determination and willpower and doing the work and the due diligence. Some of us may even be getting recognized for the hard work we've been putting out there. It's almost like public recognition. The chariot here prepares himself to go into that arena, knows there's risks, knows there are consequences, but he prepares himself for it, comes out unscathed. So you're championing something here today. You're coming out unscathed. You're going to end up successful today. Okay, rewards. You will start to see rewards. Some of you coming in for your hard work because maybe it's a change that you're deciding to make, and that is what's going to help. Now, coming in next, we have the Ring. And we do know that the Ring is that card of commitment, right? It means that something is everlasting. Something is about to be, you're being committed, or you're committing to something. It's partnerships, can be marriage, contracts, agreements, and something that runs full circle, right? So, yeah. Beautiful card coming in near the end. This is a card also of, a strong bond between people, you and someone else. You could be strengthening your relationships right now. You're bringing something to a conclusion that has been lived maybe for years, but also returning to the starting point. The circle doesn't get broken, right? It's about relationships that grow and change over time as well. But there could be a commitment coming in. It could be in the form of a written commitment or a heartfelt verbal commitment. Coming in next, we have the King of Wands. This king is, he goes big or he goes home, right? He's so confident. He prepares himself. He's ready to go. He knows he deserves to be in that seat of power. He's ambitious. He's got all these great leadership qualities about him. He's stepping out into the spotlight, and he is able to do that. Also with this card, this could be asking us to step out and do some public speaking. We need to keep our eyes on the big picture, like he goes big or he goes home. We need to communicate with the vision of our future being successful. And let's not be sensitive today to criticism. Let's step up to the plate and realize that we can do better today. Okay, let's see what we've got here in addition to this. Kind of an interesting reading today, isn't it? Some of us are feeling stuck and things are gnawing at us, but we're going to make a change and move forward so that we can get out of that. We're going to listen to all angles of the story. Justice will be served, and we will come out ahead beautifully. All right. Let's see what we have here for our additional cards. Ask Spirit for guidance if we're doubtful. Take time to heal through a situation. We're going through that change. Remember I said transformation, and we're clearing out things. What do we got on the bottom? Success. Beautiful. Great way to end it. Okay, so if we're doubtful, let's take our time. Let's become the hermit today and take ourselves aside and find some place today to just be alone on ourselves and speak to Spirit and surrender, ask Spirit to help you. Healing through a situation. The changes are coming in, and we're clearing out the old. Here, we're releasing old patterns to start something new. It's going to be successful. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Pisces.